Alright guys, this video will be a little unconventional just because I'm just totally doing it free-handed. Like I didn't take hardly any notes. I'm just kind of winging it, but I wanted to make sure you guys were able to check out, because I did a quick little video after I left San Francisco, or even when I was there, showing you the one watch that I actually bought while I was there. And it was from Wes and Cullen from Nodus. So I'm sure if you watch my channel, you're probably familiar with Nodus watches. If not, I'll put a link in the description. Definitely check them out. But there was two really cool things that happened and why I picked this up. One, because I've been looking for just the right bronze watch. Now, there was a couple that I really had my eyes on, but while I was in San Francisco, the day that I arrived there, Nodus released their two colorways in the Bronze Avalon 3. So they already make this model in the Avalon 3 in stainless steel. Very cool watch, but I wanted bronze. And I have to say, they have a bunch of great watches, but I have to say, the Bronze Avalon 3 is 100% a standout model in their lineup. I picked the green. Another good buddy of mine actually picked up a blue one, so I'll probably get a video soon, hopefully the next time we meet up, of the green and the blue next to each other, and maybe with a little bit of patina on them. Now, he's in the desert, and I'm in Michigan. I have humidity, and I work outside. I wore this today, and it was super humid. You can already see I'm getting a little bit of color here. All I'm doing is just wiping it down. The bronze on this case used is not the typical bronze you would see used in most bronze watches. I think that's what drew me to the color of this bronze watch and the overall design, is because it is actually CUA15, which is like an aluminum bronze alloy. And it's gonna patina differently, and it definitely looks different. It might be a little bit slower, but I suspect not, because it's already darkening up right there. And I'm totally fine with that. I'm going to try to keep this polished relief here. I'm going to try to keep that more of a, not shiny, but like a worn shiny. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm going to try to obtain that type of look to it. So hopefully I just fixed the focus on this. But this watch is $750, so $749 directly from their website. Now the link is going to show that they're all sold out. But I think it's just because they have inventory control they're working on, because they're doing these wind-up shows this year. So they want to make sure they have some inventory for the shows to sell them there. So as soon as they get more inventory flow, you're going to be able to get these. I think you might be able to get put on a list. I'm not 100% sure. But what do you get for that? Let's do it live. Let's check it out right now. So you're looking at a total width of about just under 43.5. I think they're saying it's more like 43, but because the case wears a lot like a Seiko case, where it just kind of melts into your wrist. But just under 48 lug to lug. The thickness, including the double dome sapphire crystal, is close to 13, so that's nice. It's really nice and thin. 20 millimeter lug width, of course, and then the crown size is about 6.5 millimeter. That's screw down, of course, on a diver. 300 meter water resist. And ceramic bezel insert that's shiny and lumed. You have a gilt colorway on the, if we zoom in here, on the handset and the applied indices. That all matches the bronze aluminum case. Color matches date wheel at the 6 o'clock. Avalon 300 meter. Notice pretty simple on the dial. There's a close-up of how it's starting to look. Really cool pressed case back. Very smooth. No rough edges whatsoever. That is some sort of, I don't know, the watch is called Avalon, so this has got to be some sort of like, I don't know, Excalibur sword or something. I don't know, some sort of sword with some vine or something wrapped around it, but pretty cool nonetheless. Designed and assembled in Los Angeles. So these guys actually put these together. They get the parts and components from all over the world, typically, you know, from the Asia market. But, and then Wes and, I forget who actually assembles it. I'm going to screw that up. But one of them actually does the assembly and the quality control and some regulation. I think, I'm not sure if they actually regulate them or if they buy regulated movements, but regardless, they actually test and show you what the positions are and what plus minus it is. So hopefully they can do that pretty quick, because I know that could be time consuming. Also, here's the Avalon. This is the Avalon 2. I thought this was the Avalon 3. I could be wrong, but there's Cullen and Wes. They're buddies. They've been doing this a little while now, and they go back a ways. So just an amazing watch. Even the strap, which you can buy straps directly from Nodus now. They started selling them, but this is like some sort of, I believe, like FKM rubber, but then it has like this fabric actually sewn in and glued on the top side, so it almost feels rubberized, but it's not. It's actually some sort of fabric. One keeper that is held in place and one floating one. Let me pop it on wrist. I'm babbling way too long for not taking any notes. Maybe not taking any notes was a bad idea. So, because I'm smitten with this watch, guys. I'm absolutely in love with it. Here it is on my 7 1/4 inch wrist. Just, it's perfect on wrist. Offset crown at the 4 o'clock position, that cushion case, and then just that color is so good. And I can't wait to see how it progresses. And I can always, adjust it as needed, but I'm curious to see how it goes, because I'm going to wear this a lot this summer while I'm working or kayaking or whatever I'm doing. Sharp 120 click bezel. You can see the grip on it is very, very nice. But listen to that, man. That is an amazing 120 click bezel. So I'm assuming the stainless steel variant is the exact same. So whether you want the stainless steel one or you want the bronze, get the bronze, get the bronze. The bronze is awesome. Either way, you're good to go. The lume is C1X1. It is going to be amazing as well. It has the intensity of the green, like C3X1, but it is in blue like you would see BGW9. So crazy formula. I'm glad they used that. They could have went with the green, and they could have put the blue with the blue, but it's just different, and I like it. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.